Good morning. It's Wednesday, May 12th, 2021. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Xingyi and Wudang's 3 basic methods. I'm going to say it because I got to. I have a problem with my teeth, and this one up over here is telling me some things this morning, and it's been telling me some things for a few days, so I'm having a little trouble sometimes talking. It's a problem. And soapbox, with the healthcare system that we have here in the United States, I don't get to get it fixed. It's a problem. So, we're going to practice. I just had to say that because I'm kind of stumbling through a couple of things right now, and that's why. That's why. Wudang's 3 basic methods: dragon step, coiling snake, creeping snake. We want to pay attention to how we use the body, how we coordinate each of those moves, and then what we use from those moves in our Xingyi practice. It's a problem. I'm going to pay attention to Xingyiquan and the turn for Xingyiquan this morning. So let's get started. Okay. Cat, you got to go. Thank you. Thank you. Go. Okay, bye. Basic stretch. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Bend the knees a little bit. Hands circle to the front. And back around to both sides. Up along the center line. Reach out. Relax the shoulders. Stretch up. Reach out. Keep the knees bent. And come on back to center. All right. A little bit of work through the legs. Right leg front. Long stance. And yeah, the having issues with anything stinks. And that was not my first word choice. Don't go past the toes. Open the knee, open the hip. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Other leg. The goal here, again, I talked about going down. The goal is not to push into the front leg. The goal is to keep your weight stable over your front leg. Open the hips and sink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Alright, I'm probably going to need my hands for this. Should be wide. I'm going on my right. You can pick your left. You can pick your right. Your choice. All the way down. Keep the heel on the floor. This heel, the supporting foot, stays on the floor. This foot stays on the floor. I'm leaning forward a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, and I'm going to come up, push, both hands. Alright, and relax for a second. This idea of using your hands to help you do this set is fine. Do it. It's the only way you're going to get there. This is what I've done for years. As I build back the strength that I had in my 30s to do this, I'm going to need my hands. So, come on with. Okay, so hands are down. Foot stays on the floor. And my foot's not going to stay there, so I'm not doing it. All right. Wait a minute. I'm going to try again. The heel needs to stay on the floor so that your weight is not on your knee. Okay, if your heel's not on the floor, if your heel comes up as you're getting down there, don't do it. That forces your weight forward. All of it onto your knee. Bad thing to do. You want the weight on the back of the leg and on the calf. Set into the heel. Alright? So, adjust your stance. I just closed mine a little bit so it's a little bit narrower. Might be a better chance of me getting down there on this side. Try again. Alright, and here we go. Yeah, that's better. Still leaning a lot. And I still need a lot of help with the hands. Alright, too much on that side. I'm going to come back to it. Now, this, I've talked about it before, this idea of me struggling with something or going through something, it's not, I'm not talking about it so everybody's like, oh, look what she doing, man. Bullshit. My goal is to say there will be times this movement isn't working for me. I'm having trouble with my tooth. I'm having trouble with this. I ate something and had, whatever it is. How do I get to the other side? That's the takeaway. Not the trouble or whatever. It's, all right, this is what's going on. What do I need to do? How am I going to do it? Let's go do it. All right? 3 points practice. Left foot front, right foot back. 60, 40. Lower hand to the lower tan-tien. Upper hand at the middle tan-tien. Right here and here. Both hands press out. Fingertips align with each other and with your nose. Everything on the center line. Check your stance. Are you in the correct place? We're going for 60 seconds today. Set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 7, 58, 59, 60. Sink. And come on up. Relax. Anything with an S, I'm having a little trouble with. Right foot front. Settle. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Sink. And come on up. All right, relax for a second. How do you, it's a question, yeah, there's no right or wrong answer. How do you work through some issue? What do you do? How do you get from this is a problem for me to I have a solution or multiple solutions? How do you get there? Xingyi, and you know it's enticing. Xingyi gives us a direct path. We're going straight to whatever it is. The point I was trying to make, though, is that yeah, I'm still struggling with this right now. Anything with an S is coming out not the way that it should. I can hear it. I don't know if you can. And so, what am I going to do about it? If I'm paying attention, again, I'm tying this back into what we practice. If I'm paying attention to what I'm doing in everything that I do, with the idea that all of my body parts are working together and everything works in harmony with what I'm trying to do. That's not, doesn't mean this part of my arm from here to here, or this part of my arm from this muscle down to my wrist, or from my wrist right here out to the end of my hand. Whole body, everything works. Knowing how everything is put together, basic human anatomy and physiology, gives us a way to manage whatever it is that's going on. Alright? Now, I am talking about this just a little bit because I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, and I'm going to practice some more. What I'm doing is I've made an adjustment right here in my jaw. Seriously, as I'm standing here talking to you, I have made an adjustment in my jaw so that it's easier for me to say the words that I want to say. It's still coming out with a little bit of a The other thing that I'm doing is adjusting how I enunciate my words so that it's at least a little bit clearer. Right? Yeah, it'll get done. I said at the beginning, let me relocate the cat for a second. Cat, you gotta reload. Reload the cat. Oh, come on, kitty. Come on. You can't be there. Come sit over here in the chair. There's a chair right there. Alright. Alright. I said at the beginning we're going to focus on Zhuangchuan and the turn for Zhuangchuan because of the connection between, I wanted to focus on the connection between Wudang's 3 basic methods and what we're doing in Xingyi. Alright, so let me show you real quick. Zhuangchuan. Step up, down, turn, and come up on the other side. Alright, now that down and turn goes all the way down. It does. I'm not going there today, and I'm not trying to go there today. It will be slower, and I will go a little bit lower. Snake creeps along the ground continuously from Wudang's 3 basic methods. Look familiar? Alright, so as we work through both of these, pay attention to placement, pay attention to the turning in the hip, leg turns in the hip, right? And pay attention to keeping your weight centered over your supporting leg. Don't, that when we were doing that stretch, and I said I was leaning forward too much, on my right side I had my foot down. It was okay-ish. My weight was over my heel. On the left side, no. My heel was up. I was forcing my weight into my knee. Don't ever do that. Don't do it. Snake creeps along the ground. Open the hip. Turn as you come up. On the right, you're ready to extend the left. Set and come from under. Turn the heel a little bit. And from under. Down on the right, extend the left. And come on up. Come back the other way. On the left, extend the right. Come up. 2 and 3. Alright, as we go, we're going to do one more time. As you come up, as you come through, right here, keep in mind that this really does go all the way down. Okay? It's not because I'm leaning forward this way, right? This goes all the way to where I was before, right? This leg's extended, this leg is down. As this leg pushes forward, this leg needs to take weight, and it has to come from underneath. So, drop the shoulder, follow the leg. Not here, here, alongside. Follow the leg and push up. Then come up, turn the heel, go to the other side. On the left, ready? Sink, follow the leg, come up, sink, follow the leg, all right. And yeah, I end up here, Go down again. All right, so pay attention, this idea, follow the leg, sink, come from underneath. Draw and trine. On the 45, salute, step out, hand circle open, close at the lower Tantian, open, draw and trine, both hands pull in, fist, drill, pull in, fist, drill, step up, right hand up, right foot goes back as you sink, turn the heel just a little bit, sink, left hand up, right hand down, follow the leg, turn the leg over and come up on the other side. Relax for a second, okay? Little details. Let me turn this way. Watch this foot. If you leave your foot in the position, in straight position, as you sink down, you have to be able to fully open your hip and drop fully to the ground. Your foot will turn by itself. It'll go with. It will. It will. All right. Otherwise, turn your foot. So, as I step up here, I put just a little bit of my weight on my right foot. I'm going to go back to the right. All right, so I put just a little bit of weight. At that moment, I turn this out to come around. Don't force it. It's more of an adjustment than it is, I'm going to stop and do this, and now I'm going to do this next move. It's more of an adjustment. It's not a, I don't know how to say it. It's not a stop, do this, go on to the next move. It's as you turn, adjust so that you can complete the movement. Okay? Let's try it. Draw and trine. Start from Xingyiquan. Right here. 3 points. Pull in. Left and right. Right and left. Step up. Watch the heel. Under. Step through. Step up left. Down. And step through. Step up left again. Down. And step through. Alright, relax. Yeah, I will freely admit that my left side is not nearly as good as my right side. Yeah. I'm working on it. That's why we're here. Alright, paying attention to. I'm going to use my left side to do this now. Since I've said that. Alright, paying attention to, I mean, come over this way. I'm going to go left. Alright, paying attention to, oh, I got to go this way. Alright. Sink. As I step up, where am I? Step up here, turn, come around, step through, right? Left, down. I didn't change my foot on the left side. Step up. It was late again. One more time. There we go. All right. Paying attention to how the footwork changes is something that I've worked on considerably. I've also done it on a surface that I can slide. I can make up all kinds of stuff, right? I could say all kinds of things, which are all true. I need more practice. That's also true. All right. JonTron, one more time. Set. Left foot front. Right foot back. Pull in. Drill. Drill. Step up. Turn foot. Come through. Pull in. And step through. Step up. Step up. Turn foot. And down. Watch where your weight goes. And watch where your foot goes as you step through. I'm going to talk about that for just a second. As we go through this turn, the goal, I'm going to do this standing a little bit higher. The goal that's smooth, except all the way down. Okay, so yeah, all right. So one of the things to pay attention to, one of many, right? Strength over the supporting leg, where's your weight placed, all of that. It's also very important to pay attention to turning the leg over and not leaning. Okay? So here, let me see. Yeah. Not so good. My hand's in a good place. My back and my butt not so much. But my hand was good. This turn has to happen in order to come up on the other side. That means the weight has to stay on the supporting leg, sink down, let this one turn over, everything turns, and then comes out. Okay. If you're leaning here, you can't do this. It doesn't work. Okay, you could turn this part. This isn't going anywhere. The leg won't turn here. It's not going to give it to you. Body doesn't work that way. Stand up. Now you can turn the leg. All of this goes together. Right? And you should feel that turn right here. No, just not up here in the hair. This was scratching my head. The turn is right here. Right? You should feel that turn right here. As you turn your leg out, you should feel it. If you're here, it doesn't work. Open it up. Left side. I said more practice. Left side. Back and forth. Moderate speed. Not too low. Pay attention to this opening the hip, keeping the body upright, keeping the weight supported over the, we're doing all this on the left, keeping the weight supported over the right leg as you extend and turn. Okay? Step up with the right, right hand, come down, left hand up. Little shift, down, turn, up on the left, step right, up, down, turn, step right. Up, down, keep back straight, turning the hip, keep the back straight, turning the hip, keep the back straight, turning the hip. I turned a little too much right there. And step up, down, turn, step up, down, turn. One more time. All right, relax. The dynamic in that turn needs to be controlled. Okay? I missed one. I did. I missed one. So as I spun around, I came too hard and I threw myself off balance. I wasn't placed the way that I should have been. I did something that was incorrect. It caused a problem. And again, these are things that we do in practice. This is how we learn. Nobody starts out perfect. Nobody is ever going to be perfect. It's not going to happen. What we do is try to get better. All right? So, we practice. We look at what we're doing, internally and externally, right? Paying attention, what am I doing here, right? How can I make that better? What can I do that will make me feel better when I'm doing this? What can I do that's going to give me a better form, a better shape to the movement? What's going to give me better coordination? What's going to give me better position and placement? All of those things come into play as we practice. We get better when we make mistakes. I'm here to tell you, I've learned so much more from mistakes than I ever learned from not making them. All right? Use that opportunity to ask yourself, in your own practice, in your own context, what did I do that was or was not correct? What did I do or what could I do that's going to make it better? I just listed several things. Paying attention to keeping the back straight, keeping the hip open, making sure that the leg turns over, paying attention to centering. These are all physical things. I also talked about, where you saw it, I threw myself off balance. I spun around too hard, I wasn't ready for it, and I lost my balance. I had to do something else. Okay? Knowing what happened, being able to look at that, I know what happened, I know exactly where it happened, I know what I did. When I placed my foot, I could do a litany on that. When I placed my foot, I was not solid over the foot. When I came up to turn, I was off center. My center line was tilted a little bit. As I spun around, I had too much force to be able to control into that off balance position. So I didn't. Knowing that, I can correct it. If I don't know that, I can't do anything. Hey, I lost my balance. Oh well. Why did you lose your balance? Come back, try again. Pay attention to what happened and correct for it. It's not as hard as a lot of folks try to make it pretend to be. Once you know the principles, once you know what goes on behind, it's easy. What goes on behind Xingyi practice? What goes on behind Xingyi practice in your stance? What do we do in 3 points? Right here. 60 here, 40 here. Foot placement, body placement, weight placement. Hands when we're using them. At center line. If you know that, if that's part of your everyday practice, when you do something else, and I'm going to show something else in just a second, just for jolly, just for the sake of showing it, because we're going to get to it. When you do something else, it will be obvious and apparent to you that your step is off. I don't have to tell you. Nobody else has to tell you. You are going to feel it. If you practice this regularly, when you step, if you step into an odd position, which I just did, you will feel it. And you will instinctively, because you've been... Instinctive is what happens after a habit. Okay? It's natural. Develop the habit to stand here. Once you develop the habit, it becomes natural for you to take this foot and leg position. When you are practicing and you are not taking this foot and leg position, you overhear something, you're doing something else, or whatever it is you're doing, you will feel it. Why does it matter? All we do is stand here. What does it matter? Small room. I'm reminding myself, small room. That's why it matters. If you don't know where your feet are supposed to go, if you don't know what the stances are supposed to be, and if you don't understand what's going on in the movement, you can't do that. I would like everybody that's watching me to be able to do that. Fundamentals. Practice your stance. Pay attention to your balance. Pay attention to your centering. Where's your weight? I'll be back next week with a little bit more. Tomorrow and Friday, Wudang Qigong. Thank you. This one first.